Top 5 revelations from Angelina Jolie's $350 million lawsuit against Brad Pitt. The turbulent years following their well-publicized divorce have come to light thanks to Angelina Jolie's $350 million lawsuit against her ex-husband Brad Pitt. The lawsuit has exposed numerous startling facts regarding the former couple's relationship and business dealings. It alleges abuse, financial mismanagement, and secret ownership transfers. In this video, we will show you top 5 revelations from Angelina Jolie's $350 million lawsuit against Brad Pitt. Number 5. Allegations of abuse prior to divorce. Angelina Jolie's lawsuit against Brad Pitt contains some very concerning revelations. Among them is a detailed account of alleged abuse that she claims happened during their relationship, especially in the run-up to their 2016 split. Pitt allegedly verbally and physically abused Jolie on a regular basis, according to Jolie's legal team, culminating in the notorious incident on a private plane that served as the impetus for their divorce. In particular, the lawsuit claims that in addition to verbally abusing Jolie, Pitt also physically abused their kids, hitting and strangling one of them. These claims are especially concerning since they point to a problematic dynamic in their family and raise serious questions regarding the security and welfare of their kids. The fact that Jolie included such grave allegations in the court documents suggests she thinks these matters are essential to comprehending why their marriage failed. The claims have caused a great deal of media coverage and debate about domestic abuse, especially in high-profile relationships. Jolie's choice to make these accusations public demonstrates her determination to stand up for herself and her kids, as well as her wish to bring attention to the intricacies of their relationship, which she feels was characterized more by control and fear than by love and a partnership. In addition to seeking justice for herself and her children, Jolie hopes to increase public awareness of the often hidden realities of domestic abuse by making these accusations public. Number 4. Dispute over the sale of Château Miraval. A bitter disagreement over Angelina Jolie's attempts to sell her stake in the couple's renowned French winery, Château Miraval, lies at the center of the legal action. Jolie claims that Brad Pitt has deliberately thwarted her attempts to sell her interest by pressuring her to sign a stricter non-disclosure agreement that would restrict her freedom to talk about their relationship and the events leading up to their divorce. Jolie claimed that Pitt's demands were not only irrational but also a sign of his intention to keep control of the winery, which has grown to be a major source of conflict since their breakup. The winery, which the couple jointly bought and has come to represent their partnership, is currently the focus of a contentious legal dispute. The wider difficulties of managing shared assets after a romantic relationship ends are reflected in Jolie's claim that Pitt is trying to control her and the company. Pitt's solicitors have refuted Jolie's allegations, claiming that Jolie's group requested a more expansive NDA. This has complicated the story and raised the possibility that both sides are partially to blame for the growing hostilities. The ongoing dispute surrounding Château Miraval highlights the challenges of dividing one's personal and professional life following a divorce and poses concerns about what will happen to the winery, which has been a source of pride for both sides. This scenario demonstrates how their personal and professional interests have become entwined, making it harder for them to come to an agreement while resolving their emotional and legal conflicts. Number 3. Claims of financial mismanagement. Serious claims about Pitt's handling of Château Miraval are also included in Jolie's lawsuit in particular. She says that he has been looting the winery and depriving him of its assets. Jolie claims that Pitt's actions have caused the company to suffer large financial losses, and she further claims that these losses are the result of Pitt's resentment after their divorce, in addition to being harmful to the winery's operations. A minimum of $350 million in damages is sought in the lawsuit, highlighting the seriousness of the financial ramifications and the ongoing disagreements regarding the winery's future. Jolie's legal team contends that Pitt's purported mismanagement is a deliberate attempt to harm her interests and exact revenge on her for their split, rather than just a result of bad business choices. While both parties work through the difficulties of splitting their shared assets, this claim draws attention to the larger problems of trust and partnership that have worsened since their split. Strong language like looting conveys a profound sense of betrayal and annoyance, suggesting that Jolie believes Pitt's actions have not only hurt the company but also negatively impacted her personally. The financial stakes in this case highlight the profound effects of their divorce on their personal and professional endeavors, casting doubt on Château Miraval's long-term viability and the legacy of their collaboration. The accusations of financial mismanagement also reveal the emotional toll that the divorce has had on the parties involved as they struggle to deal with the loss of a company that once represented their common goals and objectives. Number 2. Allegations of secret ownership transfers. Jolie's solicitors claim that Pitt secretly gave his close friend, winemaker Mark Perrin, and majority ownership of the winery's subsidiary, Miraval Provence, without Jolie's knowledge or consent, adding yet another level of complexity to the legal dispute. This allegation casts doubt on their business dealings' transparency and credibility, implying that Pitt might have acted alone to further his own interests at the expense of Jolie and their joint investments. The purported ownership transfer strains the already tense relationship between the former couple by adding to the financial difficulties facing Château Miraval and igniting accusations of manipulation and betrayal. According to Jolie's legal team, Pitt's purported decision to give ownership to a close friend without first consulting her undermines their partnership and shared responsibilities, so such actions constitute a breach of trust. This information is especially harmful because it raises ethical concerns about Pitt's behavior by implying that he may have put his personal relationships ahead of their shared business interests. A crucial point in Jolie's case is the accusation of covert ownership transfers, which emphasizes the two of them's continuous power struggle and the difficulties of managing joint assets after a tumultuous divorce. These accusations may have far-reaching effects on both parties, especially with regard to their financial futures and the reputation of their joint ventures. If verified, these allegations might drastically change the nature of their business partnership and result in additional legal issues as they try to sort the personal affairs out. Number 1. Call for resolution and counterclaims. Jolie reportedly wants to put an end to the legal turbulence and has asked Pitt to drop his lawsuit against the winery. She makes it clear that her actions are meant to safeguard their children's interests as well as her own, not to incite more hostility. Pitt has made accusations that Jolie's legal team believes are false and unfounded, and they have threatened to gather proof to refute him if he does not back down. This request for a resolution shows that Jolie wants to move on from their disagreements and figure out how to successfully co-parent with her partner. She is willing to fight Pitt to the death if need be, as evidenced by her threat to gather proof to refute his allegations if he does not withdraw his lawsuit, highlighting the severe differences between them. Jolie's claims of financial impropriety and abuse have been described by Pitt's solicitors as a diversionary tactic intended to divert attention away from the court case. The fact that both of them seem set in their ways and unable to budge during this exchange emphasizes how complicated their relationship is. The ongoing conflict highlights the difficulties of co-parenting following a well-publicized divorce, as Jolie and Pitt attempt to put their children's needs first while navigating the psychological and legal fallout from their split. Jolie's efforts to reach a settlement indicate that she wants to put her past behind her, but the complicated legal situation and personal grudges make it harder and harder for them to come to an agreement. The scenario highlights the significance of finding a way forward that puts the needs of the children first in the midst of the confusion of legal battles and serves as a reminder of the emotional toll that these disputes can have on families, especially when children are involved. This case serves as a poignant reminder of the challenges that arise when trying to untangle a well-known partnership and the long-lasting effects that these conflicts have on all parties involved. If you liked our video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel.